Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe and press the notification bell. The open road has always been a canvas, and the motorcycles we ride are the brush strokes of our freedom. And in 2025, Indian Motorcycle is painting a bold new picture of American performance cruising with their all-new Indian Sport Chief RT. It's raw, it's refined, and it's built for riders who don't want to choose between thrilling rides and long-distance comfort. This is more than just an update to the Chief platform, it's a revolution in what it means to ride a true performance touring cruiser. From the moment you lay eyes on the 2025 Sport Chief RT, it demands attention. This bike isn't subtle, and it's not trying to be. It carries that unmistakable Indian motorcycle silhouette, broad shoulders, low stance, and a stretched-out profile, but it sharpens it with an edge that feels unmistakably modern. The front fairing, new for the RT variant, is sculpted with aerodynamic intent, but it also exudes that West Coast club-style flair that's taken the custom scene by storm in recent years. This is a bike that looks fast even when it's standing still. The fairing is more than just an aesthetic piece, it's a functional, wind tunnel-tested component that channels airflow around the rider while maintaining the exposed, visceral feel that cruiser fans love. Nestled in the fairing is an LED headlight cluster that cuts through darkness with precision. Above it sits a tinted windscreen, short enough to maintain the aggressive profile but tall enough to deflect wind blast when you're eating up the miles. Every detail on this bike has been carefully considered, right down to the blacked-out finishes that give the Sport Chief RT its menacing, modern vibe. Step to the side and your eyes are immediately drawn to the engine, the heart of the machine, the Thunderstroke 116. This is Indian's signature air-cooled V-twin, displacing a massive 1,890cc and delivering 120 foot-pounds of torque in a wave of brute force that hits from just 2,900 RPM. It's the kind of engine that makes your heartbeat sync with its slope. The throttle response is immediate and full of attitude, with a satisfying mechanical roar that makes you want to twist the grip just for the hell of it. Whether you're idling at a stoplight or cruising at 70 on the freeway, the Thunderstroke never lets you forget you're riding a serious machine. But it's not just about power. The 2025 Sport Chief RT is built to perform. Indian has fitted the bike with top-shelf components across the board. Up front, you'll find 43mm Kybe inverted forks, yes, the same type found on high-performance baggers like the Challenger. These give the front end a planted, confident feel, especially in corners where the bike maintains a surprising level of agility for its size. Out back, Fox piggyback shocks provide preload adjustment, allowing you to fine-tune the suspension for solo rides, two-up touring, or fully loaded weekend escapes. Braking is equally impressive. Dual 320mm front discs clamped by radially mounted Brembo calipers provide serious stopping power, something that's absolutely necessary when you're pushing a bike this big through back road curves or making quick stops in traffic. At the rear, a single 300mm disc complements the setup, and together they deliver braking performance that feels secure and responsive without being overly aggressive. When it comes to ergonomics, the Sport Chief RT hits a sweet spot that very few cruisers manage to nail. Indian's design team clearly prioritized rider comfort without sacrificing that aggressive riding posture that performance cruisers are known for. You sit low and in control, with mid-mount foot controls that keep your legs comfortably bent for better leverage in turns. The mini-ape handlebars are positioned just right high enough to give you that West Coast look and feel, but not so high that they strain your shoulders on long rides. The solo rider seat is deeply contoured for support, and it features premium foam padding that stays comfortable even after hours in the saddle. The passenger seat is equally plush, with optional accessories like a backrest and pillion armrests to keep your riding partner comfortable on long hauls. And speaking of long riders, this bike is absolutely built for them. The RT in Sport Chief RT stands for road touring, and Indian delivers on that promise with a setup that's road trip ready straight from the factory. The hard saddlebags are sleek, lockable, and color-matched to the bike's finish. They hold just enough gear for a weekend escape or a day trip with room to spare for rain gear, tools, and your essentials. They're also quick release, which means you can strip them off in seconds when you want to convert the bike back into a leaner cruiser for local rides. Technology also takes center stage in the Sport Chief RT. At the core of the cockpit is Indian's 4-inch Ride Command infotainment system, a color touchscreen display integrated seamlessly into the gauge cluster. This system gives riders access to Bluetooth connectivity, turn-by-turn navigation, real-time vehicle stats, and customizable ride modes. With a swipe of a finger, you can monitor tire pressure, check your fuel range, or select your ride profile. Ride modes include Tour, Standard, and Sport, each one dialing in a different throttle map and traction control setting. Tour mode is smooth and relaxed, perfect for long-distance cruising or wet conditions. Standard balances performance and ease of use, making it a great default setting for mixed riding. And Sport mode? That's where the beast comes out. Throttle response sharpens, and every twist of the wrist feels more immediate, more connected, and more exhilarating. Cruise control, keyless ignition, and a USB charging port come standard, as do full LED lighting and a tire pressure monitoring system. Indian knows its riders, and they've gone above and beyond to make sure that the tech doesn't get in the way of the ride, it enhances it. And for riders who want even more customization, Indian's extensive line of accessories lets you tailor the Sport Chief RT to your personal style and riding needs. Tall windshields, upgraded touring seats, luggage racks, audio systems, you name it, Indian has thought of it. But perhaps what sets the 2025 Sport Chief RT apart the most is its identity. It's not just a cruiser, and it's not quite a full-dress tourer either. It occupies a space that's increasingly in demand among real-world riders, the performance touring segment. This is a bike that lets you carve up mountain switchbacks in the morning and devour freeway miles in the afternoon, all while looking like the toughest machine at the bike night meetup. And Indian didn't just stumble into this success. They've been evolving the Chief platform deliberately over the last few years, responding to rider feedback, studying the custom scene, and pushing boundaries. The result is a machine that feels like it was built by riders, for riders. It has the DNA of the original Chief, rugged, muscular, soulful, but it also feels entirely modern. It's a cruiser for the future, with its size fixed firmly on the road ahead. In terms of competition, the most obvious comparison is Harley-Davidson's Lowrider Street. And while that bike has certainly raised the bar for performance cruisers, the Sport Chief RT arguably surpasses it in terms of out-of-the-box functionality, premium components, and long-haul comfort. It also feels more refined in many ways and more planted in corners, more balanced under braking, and more versatile in everyday riding. Of course, none of that would matter if the bike didn't feel good to ride. But make no mistake here, the Sport Chief RT delivers. Every moment in the saddle feels connected. The chassis is responsive, the suspension is firm but forgiving, and the engine is a living, breathing force that never lets you forget why we ride in the first place. Whether you're blasting down a back road, cruising through a national park, or just pulling into your local coffee stop, the Sport Chief RT makes a statement. It says you value performance. You value comfort. But most of all, you value the ride. This bike isn't for everyone. It's not for the rider who just wants to show up, it's for the rider who wants to go. It's for those who don't just love the look of a bike but crave the experience. The sound, the pull, the freedom, and the power. It's for the rider who dreams of the next long trip the moment they finish the last one. And that's what the 2025 Indian Sport Chief RT delivers in spades. It's the dream bike for real riders. It's fast, it's functional, and it refuses to compromise. So, if you're looking to upgrade your idea or maybe take the leap into serious long-distance riding without giving up the thrill of a performance machine, this just might be your next bike. The 2025 Indian Sport Chief RT doesn't just live up to the hype. It sets a new standard. A new benchmark. And it's waiting for you to throw a leg over, fire it up, and ride. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the destination. It's about the machine that gets you there. And the Sport Chief RT is ready to take you anywhere. Thanks for watching and wait for the next video.